Hey, what's up guys? JayzTwoCents here. We're gonna change gears a little bit. No, we're not doing a headphone review. That's next week. Today I'm gonna talk to some of the smaller YouTubers out there, and maybe even some of the more medium-sized channels who are considering some microphone options. Don't worry if that's not your cup of tea. I've got some great content lined up for you guys. In fact, you can see two pieces of it right behind me. The first thing we have coming up here early next week is going to be the Gigabyte G1 Gaming GTX 980 Ti Custom PCB. This thing right here is advertised to be faster than the Titan X. We're definitely going to be putting that to the test. And that AMD video that I've been teasing for like 6 months about how an AMD 8350 performs for gaming compared to something like the X99 and a 5820K or even a 5930K. And we're gonna do some gaming comparisons and see whether or not AMD really is bottlenecking, or if you should consider building an AMD system for gamers on a budget. So that's actually built behind me, and as you can see, it's running. It may have taken me 6 months, but at least I got it done. But today we're gonna talk about Sennheiser's new Clip Mic Digital. The new EVGA Silent Series power supplies offer excellent silence and efficiency through their new EVGA Eco Mode technology, and also features a 7-year warranty for worry-free gaming. Click the link in the description to learn more. Now I'm asked quite often, usually by newer YouTubers or people who are just starting out, "Hey Jay, what mic are you using? I want to get one too." This isn't cheap, guys. This is a Sennheiser EW100G3 wireless microphone, and I use it for things like trade shows and stuff. That's actually why I bought it. But I continue to use it here in the studio because of the fact that it keeps me mobile. I can move around, don't get tangled up with wires. I used to have a wire running to the camera, and then I had a almost like a shotgun type mic pointing at me, and that was kind of annoying too. Sometimes I'd forget to turn on the recorder. So I use this thing here. It comes in at about $500, so it's not cheap whatsoever. But that's why today's video is really kind of important. It's the fact that the clip mic uses the exact same capsule that you'll find on this kit, but it's designed to work with your iOS device. Now, I don't know if they have a micro USB version that you could use with your Android devices, but this particular one I'm looking at is designed for iOS devices with the Lightning connector. So it's iPhone, iPod, and iPad, iPhone 5 and up. Now, it uses the Apogee app, which is a free download, and you can do all of your recording on there and all of your sharing of the files on there. But rather than talk about the box, let's go ahead and take a look at the capsule. So this is it right here. It's pretty basic. The entire thing is self-contained. It's got its own amp built in, so it's going to take the power signal from the iPhone. It's going to convert it into the proper signal for this capsule because, like I said, they basically took the one from this kit and adapted it to a Lightning connector. So it's a little transformer in there that's going to convert it to the right power signal. You've got a pretty long cord, so you can run this through your clothing. It's exactly one Jay's arm span, which is probably going to be right around 6 feet. And then it does terminate here into a Lightning connector, and it has its little converter on here, which is going to convert it to the power coming out of the iPhone, iPod, or iPad, and convert it to the right signal strength for the capsule here. This is a powered capsule, so it's going to give you everything that you need. I'm already tangled up on my mic. Also included in the box here, you have a little carrying bag. That way you don't lose it. You can keep it in your bag of goodies that you may take to trade shows or whatever, however you do your videos. And then in this thing, you have the little clip-on part and the little windscreen. So it's exactly, again, identical to the one that I'm using right here. That's because the capsule is their ME2 capsule. You'd think I could remember ME2, but I don't. So really, there's not a lot to talk about when it comes to the packaging. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and set this thing up? I will clip it on right next to my EW100G2, or G3, sorry. And then we will do a kind of a side-by-side comparison, completely untouched, exactly as it's recorded, no post-processing, no boost, bump or treble or noise cut or anything like that, or hiss cut. We'll just go ahead and put them side by side and see how they sound.
Transition.
All right, so I've got both mics plugged in. As you can see, they look exactly identical, and I look a bit more silly than I normally do, don't I? Don't answer that. So I've got the Apogee app loaded up, and when you plug in a recognized microphone that is designed to work with this app, it will automatically unlock all of the features, which is great to see, because last year when I took a look at the Rode Lav mic, or Smart Lav, you still had to buy the full version of the app, which was like another $8 or $6 or something like that. So it's kind of nice to see that it was like, oh, hey, you're using a microphone that we're advertising with, so here's all the features. Now you can see right here, you do have a built-in audio meter, so you can check for clipping, bop, bop. So we get into the yellow, bop, bop. And if that's say, too loud or too sensitive, you can adjust the sensitivity. So if I move that up, it's clipping clearly. And if I move it down, then you can see it's much lower. So you can tailor in the audio gain exactly as you need it. You've got a next take, and you can add a take away a take a take, I don't know. So it's got a nice adjustable feature set built in here. But pretty much all we're going to do right now is we are going to go ahead and hit the record button, and then we're going to compare how this sounds to the other one I'm wearing, the really expensive one, which is the same capsule, so I'm assuming it's going to sound the same. So now we are recording with both microphones, and I'm heading to E3 later this week. And I don't really know exactly what I'm going to say, so that's probably something I should have thought out before I started recording. But that's okay, because now we're just going to go ahead and listen to this twice, which is terribly tragic for all of you to have to be listening to me talk like this twice. So now we are recording with both microphones, and I'm heading to E3 later this week. And I don't really know exactly what I'm going to say, so that's probably something I should have thought out before I started recording. But that's okay, because now we're just going to go ahead and listen to this twice, which is terribly tragic for all of you to have to be listening to me talk like this twice. So today's video is really tailored towards people who are looking at getting better sound and better mobility, or maybe you have a mic like I do and you need a second mic for a trade show or maybe a private meeting and you want to do like an interview and you don't have the money to spend on two of these bad boys. So this is a really good option. You can mic up yourself or mic up your talent, whoever you're doing the interview with, stick this thing in their back pocket or hide it, and then you've got a second microphone. You just have to add it into the production and post. So I hope this video has helped some folks out. It's certainly a lot cheaper alternative. Like I said, I don't know if it works with Android or if they have an Android version, but currently right now this one works with iOS devices with the Lightning connector. So I hope this video has helped some aspiring YouTubers or content creators out. We're going to be getting back to some regular PC content, as I mentioned here, with the stuff behind me, some really fun stuff. I've also got an MSI Gaming 6G, or they call it 6G, but the 6 gigabyte, it's 980 Ti from MSI. So we got a lot of 980 Ti stuff coming out, at least 2 more. I don't think I'm going to do much more beyond that, but these are 2 custom PCBs that definitely deserve taking a look at. So please tell me in the comments what kind of content you guys want to see. If it's a good suggestion, I will use it and maybe even give you a shout out if I use your idea. So there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, follow on social media. If you just want to harass, troll, or comment on this video, head on over to Twitter. Do it there. It's fun because you guys only get 140 characters to troll me, and it's a lot easier to follow than the comments section here. So, all right, guys. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.